What is up, my YouTube fam? So, got a little mail call today. My homeboy Cory Glasser, he is featured quite a bit on this channel. Me and him are good friends, and he sent me a few things in this here priority mailbox. Fragile, must be French. Anyway, so if you're paying attention, and you can probably see that I've already started tearing it open before. I got a little excited. Packages rarely make it up my driveway without being opened, and then I remembered, hey, I need to slow my roll a little bit and do a mail call video here. So we're gonna bust into this thing. There are several knives in here. This is an expensive little package. So we're gonna start tearing into them and seeing what we've got here. Blanked out some information there so everybody's not contacting Cory asking for free shit. Oh, by the way, speaking of contacting Cory, anyone who is a fan of hot sauces, please hit him up. You will not regret it. On Instagram, it is Bugsy Craft Works. If you need to find him, because I can't remember how the backslashes and underscores and all that stuff. I don't know how it is. I'll have to look at it. But if you need to find him, just go to my Instagram page, Bama Knife Guy, and scroll back through my posts, and you'll find several posts that I've made of him, of his hot sauces. Man, he does a phenomenal job. He makes wing sauces and hot sauces and all sorts of things with all fresh ingredients, fresh blueberries and blackberries and apples, and he grows all of his own peppers. And I mean, this dude is talented, so please go check him out. But enough of that. We're gonna get into this package. We've got several knives in this box. I think he said there was 6, I think, in here. That's quite a few. So we're gonna dive into them, take a look. If I can keep from spilling my grape juice here, or my cranberry juice rather. Well, it's cran grape, so I guess it's both. Let's pull them out and see what we got. There's a 2U knife case. Oh boy, Curtis knives. And a big old Spydies case. So I know a little bit about Cory's collection. I know about some of the stuff he has, so I'm pretty sure I know what some of this stuff is. This one I do know for sure what it is, and it is going to be an impressive one. So we will dive straight into this one. Curtis knives. Forgive me for not, oh, we got a Kershaw in here too. Kershaw Skyline in Damascus. Check that out, that's a pretty knife. Carbon fiber scales on it. That's a pretty little knife. I like this. I like the little Skylines, man. They're great little knives. Damascus there. He did tell me he was sending me something in Damascus, and he wanted me to put a nice fine edge on it and sharpen it up real good and test it a little bit. And then he wanted me to send this over to Super Steel Steve. So after I'm done messing around with it, this one's going to be going to Steve, so Steve can see how that Damascus performs for him. So yeah, there we go. Kershaw Skyline Damascus carbon fiber. I dig it. Thanks, CG. And the star of the show here, well, for some people, is this Curtis, man. This thing is beautiful. I don't know how this is showing up. I never have good lighting. Anytime I'm on the back porch and there's great lighting, it's when I'm not filming a video. So when I decide to shoot a video, it's either too bright or too dim. But this Curtis is gorgeous. I really hope this is coming through good for you guys so you can see all of the detail on here. You got carbon fiber on the front, a very beautiful smooth carbon fiber weave that just looks amazing. The pivot's gorgeous. This backside, that, oh my god, that's just beautiful, man. What a nice looking knife. Super lightweight too. I bet this thing's probably maybe 4 ounces, I don't know. But oh man, that action is sweet. That blade is beautiful. I'm really excited about this one. Excited to get to handle it, play around with it. Some of these knives I will not be doing a whole lot with as far as cutting. I don't want to be scratching up blades. I'm just going to kind of fondle them and play with them, and then they'll be going back to Cory. But man, what a gorgeous knife this is. I wish I knew the name of this knife. He didn't tell me because a lot of this was supposed to be a surprise and I wasn't supposed to know what was coming. So he didn't tell me a lot of the names, so I'm sure I'll get all those details at some point after this video is shot. I'm gonna call him and talk to him and I'll get some more details and I'll put it in the description before I post this up. But man, what a freaking gorgeous knife. Titanium frame lock, Damascus. I mean, that gigantic pivot. I mean, this thing is smoking. Feels so good. The action is phenomenal. So yeah, Curtis, man, Curtis knives. Tuck that baby back in there. So we got a Kershaw Skyline, and then that Curtis there. We'll scoot it off to the side. Let's dive into this 2U case, because I think I know what's in here. Oh man, yeah, this is sweet right here. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these things. Me and Cory saw these at Blade Show, and I should have picked one up, and I didn't, and he did, and I'm really envious that I did not pick one up. It is the tiniest little flipper I've ever seen. I mean, it's, you know, it's a tiny little thing, but the action on these things is glorious. It's a little flipper, a little titanium frame lock flipper, and the action on them is so freaking snappy, man. Let's see if you can hear this. Just so snappy, and it locks open with authority. I mean, it's a sweet little knife. It's kind of, if you got big hands like I do, it's kind of hard to operate it, but you can definitely one-hand operate it. I mean, it's definitely doable once you've played around with it for a second. When you first get it, the detent's really strong. You can hear the snap when you close it, how strong the detent is. Listen to this. So I mean, it's a snappy little thing. So if you've never handled one of these and you go to open it, you almost feel like you're putting lock bar tension on, like you're mashing the lock bar because it's so hard to operate. But once you figure out where to hold your finger on that flipper tab, I mean, you can fire it with ease. These things are so cool. It's WESN, I think is the name of the company. But they make some really cool stuff. We enjoyed playing with them at Blade Show, and I should have grabbed one and I didn't. I'm very envious. Nice little coin pocket knife. And then I know what this guy is, I can tell from the back, and it looks like there's another one there too. These should be dominoes. Yep. So we got a blue domino here, and that's going to be the 204P version. Nice, looks like it's still got the stock edge on it, so I won't be messing around with this one too much. If anyone's never handled a domino, I've only handled one. And Steve, Super Steel Steve, made a good comment yesterday. He and I were talking about one, and if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be very similar to the one that he's got. It's the XHP black carbon fiber version. He was talking about how if you are a fan of the Mannix 2, then you'll really like the domino. Yeah, this is that XHP. This one's actually got an acid wash on it. That's kind of neat looking, black carbon fiber. But if you're a fan of the Mannix 2, it's got very similar ergonomics to the Mannix 2, so it's pretty cool. I really dig the domino. I've only handled one time, and I've wanted one ever since. So I think I'm going to buy that black one from Steve that looks very similar to this one. I think almost the same knife. Maybe the same knife. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it. But, so yeah, blue 204P domino. These are titanium frame lock bar insert. Very cool knife. This one's got a great action. Oh yeah, nice. I really like that a lot. I'm glad he sent this to play around with. So we got two dominoes to mess around with, and that little tiny little baby flipper there. All right, so let's move on to this last case. Let me slide these over here out of the way. And this last case here, by the feel of it and knowing Cory's collection, I am almost certain I know this is going to be the Mamba. Yes, sir. Man, this thing is freaking killer. This is the first time I've handled one of these. I've seen them 1,000 times, but never put one in hand. And they are sweet. Carbon fiber. It's got a liner lock in there. Blade stock is hella thick. It's got a beautiful swedge on the back right there. Just super cool, man. It's got the two-tone blade with the black. I mean, just a gorgeous knife. It's S30V. It is super thick. The handle on it kind of is subvert thick. I mean, it's a beast. but the ergonomics, the way this thing handles is great. I mean, I love it already. I had heard some people talk about the only thing that they really didn't like is something that's kind of odd. The blade here, the secondary bevel, comes back to the back here, and where you would normally have like a sharpening choil, it fattens up right there. So that's kind of unusual. I'm not sure why they did that. I don't know if it's just for design purposes so that they could carry that curvature down. I'm not really sure. So that's kind of odd, but everything else on this thing is smoking cool, man. The carbon fiber looks great. I really dig it a lot. It feels nice in the hand, and it is just such a cool looking knife, and it is huge. I don't know if you're able to see it on camera, but man, this thing is a big one. And it fills your hand up completely. There is no doubt when you're holding this knife that you're holding a beast. It feels good in reverse grip. Feels good in hammer grip. I mean, it's just a good feeling knife. I love that swedge and that two-tone blade, man. That thing is gorgeous. This is definitely something that I would carry, and I may pick one up. I've been thinking about it for a long time. I think it's about time for me to grab one. Oh yeah, sweet action too. That's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to do that mail call for you right quick. Cory Glasser comes through for me all the time, man. He's one of my best buddies. He's a freaking awesome guy, and he's always doing cool things for me, whether it's sending me samples of his newest hot sauce, or sending me knives, or selling me amazing knives at amazing prices, or just being a good dude, just a good friend. I mean, he never ceases to be just a freaking stellar dude. So freaking big thumbs up to CG. He's my boy. And again, guys, go check him out, man. Go check out his Instagram. Hit him up. He does sample packs and stuff of his hot sauces. And I'm telling you, if you're a hot sauce fan or a wing sauce fan, or if you just like things that taste good, I'm telling you, he's got something for you, man. It's phenomenal. I can't tell you enough how good the products are that he makes. Very good. It's a little small business. He hasn't been up and running super long, but man, you can tell he's going to be going places. The stuff he makes is phenomenal. Go check out my Instagram. So since I can't tell you exactly how to spell out his Instagram handle, go check out my Instagram. It's Bugsy Craftworks. You'll see the posts on there. Check out Bama Knife Guy. That's my Instagram, and you'll see my posts of his, and just use that tag or that link to go check out his Instagram account. You won't be disappointed. Again, before I leave here, thank you to Patty's Potato Peelers. Thanks to Steve. Thanks to Cory. Woodland Tactical. Please go check out Woodland Tactical's Instagram and his YouTube. He's got a family emergency going on right now. His brother took a terrible fall and is in really bad shape right now, and he really needs our help. They've got a GoFundMe that's set up. I think their goal currently, the goal that his boss set, is $10,000. I think they're already up to close to $2,000 within like 2 days. So I mean, the knife community, there's been an outpouring of support for them, but that's not enough, guys. I know just from me being down from my hip surgery recently, that he's got a long road ahead of him, and a couple grand is not going to cut it. We're going to have to help this dude out. He's got a family, man. He's got 2 little kids. He's got things he has to take care of. He's got things he's got to buy, and he's going to be down and out of work for a long time. So I'm freaking heartbroken for him and his family, man. I really am. And Woodland Tactical is a part of this community, which means he's family to all of us, and we definitely need to help him out. This is his brother, so in that way, he's our family too. So go check out Woodland Tactical's Instagram and find that GoFundMe page, and go check it out, man. Go give them some love, shoot them some money, even if it's nothing but a couple of bucks. If we all give a little bit, man, it turns into a big deal. So I have been meaning to do it today and still haven't done it. So as soon as I get done shooting this video, I'm going over there to shoot some money their way too. Please go check them out, guys. This is a huge thing, and we really need to come through for these people. They deserve it. They need it. And so I hope we can all at least give a little bit, man. That's all it takes. It doesn't take one person doing a ton. It just takes everybody giving a little bit. Everybody's got a couple bucks to spare. So, all right, man, that's it. Thanks to Cory Glasser again. Thanks to everybody else who watches my videos. Guys and gals, I love you, and I am out.